Good evening folks, Mr. Woon here, Mr. Woon the Traffic Warden. Welcome to part 2 of the video for the effective traffic management solution for the Kallang Bahru accident as of recent. Recently I uploaded a video on YouTube and with regards to the Kallang Bahru accident, an effective traffic management plan or traffic management system or traffic management solution to resolve this issue, which is basically to circumvent around the obstruction and to safely extricate and reroute motorists on opposite carriageway, known as counterflow diversion or contraflow diversion on the opposite carriageway. Now, unfortunately, that video when I uploaded on YouTube, post-processing, post-upload, post-processing, there was some technical glitch, which still experienced to this day, and as a result, the entire second half of the video was muted off, much to my dismay. The entire second half of the video was muted off, so whatever I said, completely gone already. You know, all my deep, meaningful insights in traffic management and what I have to offer to the solution to the table, completely gone. So I thought I want to recap and I want to make another video on that, just to carry on where I left off. Okay, so if you've not seen that video, go and look at it. That's the first part. This will be the continuing where I left off, when the video got muted off. So just very quickly, just recap. When you have an accident, right, that takes up the entire carriageway, the multiple lanes, right, there is an obstruction. Obstruction will always lead to congestion. Congestion will always lead to more tailback congestion and backflow issues, leading to more potential accidents further away. So it's always OCA, obstruction, congestion, accident, obstruction, congestion, accident. So you need to have a effective traffic management plan or solution in order to tackle this issue, to circumvent around this obstruction and still to be able to necessitate and to restore smooth, orderly traffic flow on the roads, so that it minimizes hiccups, minimizes inconvenience caused to road users, and you can still maintain traffic flow two-way or to maintain the smooth flow of traffic. Okay, so when we talk about counterflow diversion or contraflow diversion, where we reroute motorists on opposite carriageway, right, that is possible if it is a short runway separated by two junctions. In between there is no side pocket or side road, or even if there is, it's easily manageable. So we talk about short runway between two junctions, separated by center median divider, with or with no side road, that's fine. But once you have a situation like that, short runway, it is possible to play contraflow diversion. Okay, so in my previous video I actually proposed, instead of closing up the entire section, instead of closing the entire road, you see that this is the closure, the accident's here, the wreckage is here, right? Take up entire carriageway. So instead of closing this entire section, what you can simply do is you can adopt contraflow diversion on the opposite carriageway. So instead of vehicles turn in from here, you see, instead of vehicles turning from here, they can turn in this way from the opposite carriageway. This is the original direction of the going in this flow. So instead of entering here, you can enter from here on the right lane. So you close out the right lane. Now, when you close out the right lane, very important, you must start to close from the from where the direction of the carriageway is. So if the direction of the carriageway is pointing in this direction, is going this way, you want to start putting the first cone from the front. Okay, why you don't put from the behind is because if you put from behind first and stack all the way to the front, too late, you will get knocked down by vehicles. So you want to start from the front here. So what you do is you deploy your traffic wardens, like for example LTA-EMAS, you all set up the cone, and then LTA traffic marshal or TP or whatever, or if it's ASO, doing ASO also can help. So your first cone starts from here. So the moment you put your first cone, traffic warden will stand on the right lane, because this is the contraflow diversion, the direction of the proposed contraflow diversion. So your traffic warden got to stand and block the right lane here. push every vehicle that is coming into this carriageway, whether is it by the side road or whether from this side coming in, enter from the left lane. So you stand and block, and then get a contractor to place the cone one by one all the way to behind there. Can you see or not? So once when all the cones are already placed to demarcate, to delineate traffic flow, to segregate the opposing traffic flows, okay, then you comps each other. This is TW2, traffic warden 2, this is TW1, traffic warden 1. So TW1, traffic warden 1 will comps to traffic warden 2 and say something simple as closure in full effect, contraflow in operation, or counterflow in operation, contraflow in full force, counterflow in full force. Example, counterflow in operation. Keep it simple, counterflow or contraflow in operation. So then you say sending vehicles, sending vehicles pumping to you. Alright, then to which TW2, traffic warden 2, right, will respond. He will have to acknowledge lah. You say copy, send your vehicle, send it. Okay, so TW3 actually is supposed to be here to stop any vehicle going out. Okay, so when this side pump in, when this side the vehicle pumping in, counterflow in operation, so pump, this side will still go. This side original traffic will still go. However, there's a TW3 here, traffic warden 3 here. If there's any vehicle to come out, he will stop this vehicle first and continue to let this vehicle go. This side go first until here clear finish, then let go. But if let's say here is piling up, side road piling up, got maybe 6 or 7 or 8 or 10 cars piling up as a result. So maybe what you do is, if this is a constant flow of traffic going, because now you have contraflow, right? So now one less lane available to go through here, right? So instead it's all one lane. Every 2 lanes merged to one, right? So then here's heavy traffic going in this way, right? So what you want to do is you want to stop here first, let out 3 or 4 vehicles at a time. 3 or 4 vehicles at a time. After that, stop, let this side go. Clear. This is the rule of TW3. The rule of TW3 is to jaga the side road. Jaga side road. Now, once this is in operation, TW1 will keep on pumping vehicles to TW2. And how do you know when to stop sending is when TW1 here fill to the brim already. Last vehicle is until here already, at the center median divider here. Okay, once it's here, that means traffic in front is a standstill, it's impasse situation. Once it's standstill, impasse situation, you do not send in anymore. You stop sending in any more vehicles that want to turn in. Okay? Now, in front over here, what it looks like is like that. Can you see? So this is the original direction. So now instead of, this is the Kallang Bahru by Kallang Avenue T intersection. This side here is a discretionary turn. So vehicle from this side can turn right here, can turn left here. So you got to, for the rule of traffic warden 2, this guy standing here, right, he got to basically pump out all the vehicles as much as possible, clear the jam. The priority is clearing affected motorists who are rerouted on the opposite carriageway. So keep on clearing them, clear. Apply 1201 alpha, subsection 2. 1 alpha, subsection 2. Regardless of traffic signals you see, instruction, direction, take from the traffic warden. Take the physical cue from the traffic warden. His direction, his instruction will supersede and take precedence and priority over the traffic signals, traffic rules, traffic regulation, as well as motorists or pedestrian or road users' right of passage. So he will continue to pump, you see, continue to pump the vehicle out. So when you pump out the vehicle, right, you must direct them, marshal them and guide them, divert them to turn into the correct carriageway. So they do not go straight. They will turn back into the original carriageway. Some of them will be going straight, so they will turn here, back to the original carriageway. Or some of them will be doing a left turn. Now, if they are doing a left turn, if it's a legal left turn or discretionary left turn, and there are people crossing at the same time, okay, it is job of the motorists to stop and give way to pedestrians. These are pedestrians. You see, pedestrians are crossing at the same time. So as this side is going, this side people can cross. But if, as a driver, if you want to turn, do a left turn here, legal left turn or discretionary left turn, you have to stop first and allow for people to cross finish. Okay, it states very clearly in the road traffic rules for pedestrians, section 7, regardless traffic signal that indicates so, regardless whether the traffic warden override traffic and prompt you to move, to go, right? You as a driver, as a motorist, you still have to give way to pedestrians who are legally and lawfully crossing alongside your direction. So if you are going in this direction, pedestrian crossing here, you still have to stop for them. Even if you are doing a discretionary turn, you still have to stop for them. Okay, so it's your job and duty and responsibility to stop for them as they are crossing. And it is the role and responsibility of the pedestrian to not cross unlawfully against the flow of traffic, but to go in tandem, in parallel, in the same direction as the moving vehicle, the same direction as the vehicular movement. So vehicle movement going this way, they got to cross this way as well. Not when they're going this way, he crossed this way up. You understand? And there's this, that's for section 7. For section 8, road traffic rules pedestrian, section 8 it states very clearly, pedestrians are not allowed to cross in an unlawful manner, to cross unlawfully or against the flow of traffic. So say, for example, now this side here is going this way, clearing this traffic, right? Clearing this way. They are not supposed to go this way. Okay, assuming this is a yellow box, this is a this is a T junction, and they can cross here also, right? They are not supposed to cross here, from here go across here, as vehicles are turning and going this way. So they can only cross this way. So go with the flow, go in the same direction, in parallel, in tandem with the motorists, go in the same direction and flow as traffic. Understand? Section 7 and Section 8 of the road traffic rules for pedestrian. Okay, so once when you clear finish here already, now any vehicles on this side of the carriageway that want to go in, they have to signal intention to merge. Can you see or not? Some of them will be turning in here, so you got a signal intention to merge and then zipper merge with them and then go in this direction. Now if let's say this side of the vehicle, this side of the carriageway want to do a right turn, this would be a right turn green arrow. He want to right turn into the Kallang Avenue, right? So he will have to wait. Traffic warden will be overriding traffic. He will have to stop and wait until traffic warden give him the instruction to turn. Can you see or not? So traffic warden will give him instruction to turn, then he turn. That's when he stopped traffic on this side, he stopped traffic on this side, and he stopped people from crossing. Then he can do a right turn green arrow. As with most carriageway, most junctions, right, at a cross junction, there's always a right turn green arrow. Only right turn green arrow vehicles can turn, right? All other vehicles got to stop, right? And as the opposite right turning vehicles are turning in tandem, nobody is supposed to cross. So same concept here, same idea, same rules apply. Over here, as the traffic warden gives an instruction to right turn into Kallang Avenue, right? Nobody's supposed to cross, no vehicle supposed to come out. Okay, after this after he clear finish, after this one turn already, this one, Kallang Avenue, traffic warden will give them instruction to go. So they can then do a left turn, discretionary left turn or discretionary right turn. Now as they are doing a discretionary right turn, it is the role of traffic warden 2 standing here to divert any right turning vehicles into the correct lobang. Make sure they go into the left lane. Make sure they go left lane and not into the right lane, because right lane is the counterflow direction where vehicles are coming out this way. So make sure you pump them into the right lobang, which is the left lane. From here, turn into the left lane. You need to do a fair bit of marshalling and guiding lah. Basically a fair bit of marshalling and guiding to make sure that they turn into the right lobang and then there's no accident. Now, in the next, a lot of drawing. Now from here, right, this is the accident site, right? Kallang Bahru in the direction towards Boon King Road. I'm going to show you what's over here. So over here, basically, you see this. It is a cross junction. Carriageway here, this way going this way, this way going this way. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, the role of TW1, very simple, override traffic, stop on the carriageway. Any vehicle want to come out, stop here. You see this? All these are stop signs. Stop, stop, stop. So only pump in on the, let's say for example, now here is turning and there are a lot of vehicles. So you concentrate on one carriageway at a time. You will extricate this carriageway first. Now this carriageway, some of them the driver will signal, some will not signal. Some they are going to do a left turn into the counterflow direction, right? Might not be the first vehicle, might be the second, maybe the last, maybe in between. So you won't know, you can't tell, and some of them won't signal, right? So very simple, you have to stop traffic from all direction, pump one carriageway at a time. Let's say you are pumping this side now. When you pump, all of them are supposed to stop. This side is supposed to stop, this side stop, this side stop. Only this side can go. When this side go, the driver can go straight, he can do a right turn, he can also do a left turn. Now, as long as they are doing a left turn, you need to marshal and guide them into the correct lobang, which is here. To turn into the opposite carriageway, right lane. Turn into the counterflow or contraflow diversion, makeshift path here. So turn them in here, guide them, make sure they go into the correct lobang. If they go into the wrong lobang, left lane here, later pump, here accident, another one. Which is very stupid because the whole idea of a traffic control plan, traffic management system or traffic management solution is to prevent accident while trying to work around an accident site. To prevent accident while trying to work around an accident site. So the idea is to prevent another accident. So after you clear here already, right? You clear here, maybe you want to go in a clockwise direction. So after here will be here, So here will be very simple. Just keep pumping out all the vehicles because here so some of them will be going straight, some will be doing a left turn, some will be doing a right turn. So you just keep pumping them out. Just clear. And then the same rules apply. Pedestrians for road traffic rule pedestrians, right? Section 7, Section 8. Section 7 and Section 8, you are supposed to only cross in a lawful manner, not against the flow of traffic, and in the same flow of direction. Same direction as the flow of traffic, in parallel with the traffic, in tandem with the traffic. According to, you're supposed to cross in the, according to the flow of traffic. So cross in parallel, in tandem, not against it. Okay, so if traffic is going this way, right, you can cross this way. No problem. You can cross this way, but don't go and, like, you see they're crossing here, right? Then you purposely, from here you cross here, or from here you cross here. That sort of nonsense. So, same thing apply here. Okay, do not go against the flow of traffic. Cross lawfully in the same direction as the traffic, in relation to traffic. That means, according to the flow of traffic, you go with it in parallel and in tandem. So after you clear finish here, you stop, right? Then the next one will be here. So because you are going in a clockwise manner, so you start here first, second one here, third one is this one. So third one, this one you really see he's signaling to turn right? So you make sure you guide him into the correct lobang. Turn him into the proposed makeshift counterflow or contraflow diversion path over here. Okay, then any vehicles want to go straight, they are free to do so. They can go straight, they can do a legal left turn, discretionary left turn, discretionary right turn, or legal right turn, whatever. But if doing a right turn, please pump them to the correct lobang here. After here clear already, stop one of the vehicles. Now is this side turning. This side turning is here, this side. So this side will be going right. Some might be doing a U-turn, whatever. Right turn, left turn, going straight. Okay, if they're turning right, no issue. They're turning left, no issue. But if they're going straight, remember this is the closure, section close. Closure is here, So traffic warden, your job is to pump any vehicle going straight into the correct lobang, into the makeshift counterflow or contraflow diversion path over here. Make sure they go into the correct path here, so as to prevent another accident. Okay, so for straight going vehicle that want to go into the counterflow or contraflow diversion makeshift path, right? Very simple. What you can do, if in order to catch the attention of traffic warden, you might want to high beam. Light tap horn, high beam. You might also, daytime also can see reflection of windscreen, but we can still see you pointing. Or you can wind down a window, stick your hand up, point. I want to go straight. Stick your head out a little bit. Make sure no driver, no biker or rider overtake from behind on your right. If not, later you become a headless corpse when you stick your head out. But just slightly tilt your head out and say, I want to go in front, I want to go in front. You do a you high beam us like that horn, then we know you want to go straight. So then we will pump you. We will then pump you into the correct lobang down here. From here, we will pump you, okay, into the correct lobang here. Okay, and then just repeat the flow over and over. Now, for buses that are affected, right? Usually, when there's a road closure or whenever there's a contraflow diversion in operation, police will have to inform bus operator. Bus operator would then have to make contingency plans to inform the bus captain where to alight, where to pick up passengers. Okay, so and what is the proposed makeshift flow that they should go in the interim period when the section is closed or when contraflow operation is in full force. So if let's say it's contraflow, not talking about road closure, not talking about closure here and then totally tell them to divert away, but counterflow, that means you still allow them in on the opposite carriageway, right? Now if let's say bus coming from here, this will be an excellent drop-off point. See this? Bus drop-off point. So you need to actually station one traffic warden at the bus stop along here in front. That means from here, you see. Let's say there's a bus stop here. You need to station one guy here to inform all the people waiting here. Please go to the corner here to wait for your bus. Your buses coming to pick you up will be here. Okay, so all will go there. Then while here must have ideally another warden to guide. See, because the role of another warden here, not this guy, but another one, is to actually flag on buses coming this way from this side of the carriageway to stop here and to alight passengers and to pick up passengers from here. And there's a fair bit of traffic marshalling and he needs to do here, traffic control here. He needs to do to make sure that vehicles do not dangerously overtake the bus and whatever. So after picking up and lighting, right, the bus will turn in here. The bus will turn into the correct lobang, the makeshift proposed counterflow or contraflow diversion path here. Make sure they go in here and make sure, because it's very narrow, it's a very steep left turn, correct? So maybe what you do is, as a traffic warden, here got a lot of space, right? Since you stop all the traffic on all other carriageway, right, you can actually guide the bus driver. Okay, you can guide the bus driver, slow down and do a wide angle turn. Slow down and do a wide angle turn. Slow down, wide angle turn. Slow down and wide angle turn. The bus driver will understand. They will understand. Then they'll do a wide angle turn so they can turn into here without knocking into the first vehicle here on the opposite direction, or without causing an accident, without hitting the curb or whatever. Now, if let's say example you because this area is also an industrial area, I know that there are it's not like heavy traffic or anything like that, but there is occasionally you might have things like those prime movers, 44-footer long trailers, transporting goods and all that. So if you see a situation like that and they want to turn in here, you tell them no. So your no is like no or no. Okay, no. So you tell them to go in front here and reroute. For those very long heavy vehicle, 44-footer long trailer, prime mover, those kind, that you know for sure cannot turn here one. The moment turn in sure langgar one. Langgar already become jackknife this area here, impasse, another accident here, another congestion here, another accident here, then even worse. So you don't tell them to turn. You give them no choice but to reroute. No other option. You cannot turn here, you go straight. You go straight and you reroute. Or you can turn right, because got big space here, you can turn right and then you U-turn somewhere further down. Turn right, U-turn somewhere further down and come by here, and then from here, enter here. So by doing that, you tell them to either go straight or to turn right, do a U-turn somewhere and then come back here on this side of the carriageway and go in here this way, right? That would be application of Section 1201 Alpha of the Road Traffic Act 1961. Section 1201 Alpha, that is to tell the motorists, instruct motorists to follow a particular line of traffic, to follow a particular line of navigation. And they are supposed to comply with you. They are supposed to comply with you, obey and comply to your instruction. Failure to comply, negligence to comply, refusal to obey and comply is 3 demerit points, $150 for light vehicle, $200 for heavy vehicle. 3 demerit point, 150, 200. For silver zone and school zone is 5 demerit points, $250 and $300 for light and heavy vehicle respectively. So you transfer responsibility to them. Okay, we got no time to argue with you because a lot of things to do on the ground. So when we tell you, you have to listen. So either long vehicle go straight, turn right, you turn, and then come in by this way. You see or not? Either go straight, turn right, you turn, come back here and enter by here. Okay, so the role of traffic warden doing all this. So as you can see, there's a lot of manpower, resources required. You need at least 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. You need at least six traffic wardens on site. Trained, experienced personnel, and additional resources to support this counterflow or contraflow diversion in operation. In order to resolve this issue of going around circumventing the obstruction and then to tackle this issue and safely extricate and prioritize affected motorists by rerouting them on opposite carriageway, and this is to restore normal traffic flow, to restore smooth orderly flow of traffic, to not jam up and congest the place, to not receive any complaints or feedback from the public. You understand that? It is really to minimize hiccup, to minimize disturbance and inconvenience brought about to road users, and it's also to minimize, to prevent complaints or feedback from public when you just totally close the road and you don't actually have an effective traffic management plan to actually resolve this issue. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so then you will notice some buses will also turn from here, correct? Some will be from opposite carriageway turn in, some will be from here, go straight. So then that will mean that additional manpower resources here and here, another traffic warden here, another traffic warden here to stop any buses want to turn to alight passengers, and then the passengers will go by foot, cross this way. Or alight here, if the vehicles, the bus is going from this direction, right, stop here, alight here, and get the passengers to cross this way. Because once they turn in, you see, once they turn in here, and once they turn in here into the counterflow diversion path, there's no way the bus can stop there, take their own sweet time, and alight passengers safely. This is not a place for you to alight already. It's very dangerous. You just have to go in, go out. It's a quick transition. Go in, come out, go in, come out. Clear. There's no place for you to stop and alight your passengers or pick up passengers. So passengers picking up point, alighting point will be here. 1, 2, and 3. This one is for vehicle turning here. For the bus turning here, you alight here, drop off here. For bus from here turning in here, you do your drop off and picking up here. For buses coming this way, going straight, you will do your disembarkation here. You alight your passengers here, pick up passengers here. Pick up point, drop off point is here. Then you will go this way on the opposite carriageway. Okay, traffic warden will then prompt you when it's time for you to go. Prompt you to go into the correct lobang here. Okay, so that's pretty much about it. Yes, yeah. So that's pretty much about it. My entire proposed effective traffic management solution to tackle this Kallang Bahru accident, which is counterflow diversion or contraflow diversion, rerouting affected motorists on the opposite carriageway. So as you can see, it's quite extensive. You need a lot of trained, experienced personnel, manpower, resources, and additional resources to support all these things going on. As you quickly resolve this issue, then after that, you still need to stop traffic all around. You still need to stop traffic all around, depending where EMAS, LTA, the tow truck is going to come in from. Whether is it from here going in, from Kallang Bahru by Kallang Avenue intersection enter from here, or whether is it from the Kallang Bahru Boon Keng Road intersection enter from here, because the LTA-EMAS, they need to come in, they need to tow away the wreckage, the two wreckages. So then you need to make space for them. You need to override traffic. Assuming it's at this junction, you need to override traffic, let them in, prioritize them to go in, so that they can remove the wreckage fast. Once the investigation is done by TP and everything, whatever's done, wreckage towed away, clear already, right? The carriageway is reinstalled. Sorry, the carriageway is reinstated back to normal, to normalcy for road users. Then you can open up your barricade. Then normal traffic flow resume. Normal traffic flow resume. Okay, so that's pretty much about it. Wow, it's quite a lengthy video, another 30 minutes plus video. So I hope I've shared whatever I've shared has been, insightful, deep, meaningful insights that would benefit the road community, TP, and even LTA-EMAS. You guys, in handling in handling all these accident sites. Of course, they have their own. They have their own way of doing things, and of course we don't go and interfere. Even if I'm going down there, I don't interfere with what they do. If they already establish it as that, we don't interfere. But in ways that I can help, I'll try and help. Like I've been through accident sites. I'm always the right person at the right place at the right time to do the right thing. Right person at the right place at the right time to do the right thing. Whenever I pass by accident site, I always notice. I say, hey, how come there's not enough manpower on the ground? TP not enough. Then they're busy handling the investigation work, but nobody is marshalling traffic. Nobody's marshalling traffic, and then it's jamming up very badly. There's still back congestion leading to backflow issues, which might lead to more potential accident further down. And then LTA-EMAS, like they're all, busy, but nobody's marshalling traffic. So I will often, when I see this kind of situation, I often go down and I actively volunteer. I lead by example. So I go up to people, I say, I'm not going to interfere with your work, but I'm here to help. I think you guys could use an extra pair of hands. Whatever I can do, I can help you, I'll help you. And my expertise is in traffic management, so there's nobody marshalling traffic. Perhaps I can do that for you guys, if you don't mind. But of course, we don't go and impede into their operations and what they're doing. We are just supporting, playing a supporting role. And I realized that through my years of doing all this, plus active involvement in accident management for TP, working alongside with TP whenever there's an accident, that's when I really improve by leaps and bounds. And I really level up. More power to me. Because I keep on doing junction work, traffic light breakdown, traffic light malfunction, traffic light power outage, complete shutdown due to roadworks, and major accident at major traffic junctions and all that. So when traffic is heavy and is crazy and so by doing more of this, I become more experienced, I become better and better. I improve my leaps and bounds, I level up, more power to me. So with this, I'm able to share my deep, meaningful personal insights into traffic management to be able to resolve things on the ground. And so hopefully what I've shared can be actually implemented one day, because I've yet to really see it done. A lot of times just road closure and then that's it. Road closure, they block off access to the road, entire carriageway block off, and then basically just have to apply 1201 alpha, tell motorists to reroute, divert away. And then of course contingency plans, like to inform bus operator of the need to maybe reroute or to do your alighting and picking up passengers at certain areas. And then of course the deployment of certain manpower down there to usher in this vehicle, the buses, right, public buses, and to also be the marshal, the crowd marshal to guide passengers to the correct location to do the pickup point, to do the pickup and alighting. So that's pretty much about it. 24 minutes long already, so I don't want to go too long. I hope that this video will not experience another technical glitch after post processing and post upload, because maybe I think it's the video length time maybe too long. So the longer it is, the more risk it is, the higher the chances, the risk of it experiencing another technical glitch, so I just want to keep it short. I'll be coming on more videos in time to come. So I'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, stay safe, take care, drive safely, have fun commuting on the roads. Journey mercy, blessings to all of you. Take care, God bless you. Goodbye. Thank you. Bye bye.